This is Victoria Aragona reporting the daily news from the official health agency of Central News Network.
And welcome. I'm Angela Augustino. Today's discussion will focus on the prime worry of every citizen. A great pandemic that has unfortunately plagued us for many centuries. Millions of innocent people are faced with this horrible misfortune every day and night.
What's worse than halitosis?
Or in our common vernacular, bad breath. Halitosis has affected about 25% of the world's population, and no matter how many times people use mouthwash or how many times they brush and floss, it just doesn't get rid of the foul smell. It just doesn't get rid of it.
In fact, heavy uses of mouthwashes can actually increase the chances for opportunistic diseases to invade, which are held responsible for possible gum diseases and other infections.
So please, do not over mouthwash.
And this is because you would be removing too many native good bacteria of the mouth, which disrupts the homeostasis located there.
And to go into more detail about this horrid situation, bad bacteria, or in the scientific lexicon, gram-negative bacteria, basically release waste products that are full of foul-smelling compounds below the gum line.
But there are two compounds that really stand out: hydrogen sulfide, or H2S, and methyl mercaptan. And studies show how their higher levels of concentration in the breath offend the human nose.
Indicators of hydrogen sulfide include their distinctive scent somewhat similar to rotten eggs, while methyl mercaptan smells like rotten cabbage.
But it's dimethyl sulfide that has left a bigger consequence among us with its smell of rotten seaweed. And we can't blame this on the gram-negative bacteria completely, because actually some gram-positive bacteria aid them by making the proteins more digestible. The more the negative gram bacteria digest, the more gas they let out.
Yes, and all of these interactions are not hard since one person can have as many as 100 to 200 bacterial species in their mouth at one time, making our essential organ more vulnerable to diseases.
But researchers have been analyzing these halitosis compounds and have been able to further develop the understanding of cells and tissues in the body.
They have found that instead of trying to get rid of the bad bacteria, scientists should actually try to help the good bacteria.
Bad bacteria can never go away completely, but you can keep your mouth in balance.
If you are afraid that you have halitosis, please contact 1-800-BADBREATH.com. But here are a few tips from our health facilitators.
One way is to sniff your mouth and do a self-assessment.
You can also visit your local clinic or your doctor's office and ask to take a spoon test, a whole mouth breath test, or a dental floss odor test. Please, for the safety of practically everyone around you, get tested now.
This is Victoria Aragona
And Angela Augustino reporting from the official health agency of Central News Network, and we'll see you next week.